thank and congratulate AUST section for arranging this program. We are excited and delighted to be here to see what you have to show us. I think we'll learn something new, and as we always do. So thank you very much. Please, over to you now.
Okay.
You will see that you will see that there is a number of members from USA that has really joined us today to listen to you.
And more coming in.
Thank you, Jasani and Maria. It's a really great pleasure to me to be able to represent not just our AUST in Bangladesh, but the ATCC itself.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to screen share. Do you have the permission?
Yes, Maria? Yes,
I'm
you
sorry.
do.
Yes, you should. Yes. Let me know if you can't, but you should.
Yes, I found it. Just a minute. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
I was going to say, if you can make it bigger, that would be better. Oh, this is beautiful.
Okay. Good morning to those who are joining from the US, and good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. And first of all, thank you, Maria, Josie, and the entire CSIC membership committee for giving our chapter full attention today. First of all, I'm going to start with my introduction. I'm Suhail Muchtabir. You can call me Fuad, is my nickname. I'm the current chairperson of ATCC AUST student chapter. And with us, I have my team and my management trainees, the future leaders. I want to introduce you, my core team. We have Sadman Islam, our secretary. Sadman, you're there? Okay, Sadman may be joining. And we have our vice chairperson, which is Rohimul Islam Chaudhuri, who is in the meeting. We also have our other members like our treasurer and our organizing secretary and operational secretary. Those couldn't join because they are busy in few tasks. So I'm going to start with the website that you can see. I'm going to show you the live demo a little bit later, but first I want to show you the presentation that I have prepared. That the website that we created but we developed is currently ranked at first. If you search the keywords like ATCC, AUST, or AUST student chapter in the Google, it will appear at the top of the results. Okay. So in this
Congratulations, that's great.
Looks very good. Yep.
This is actually our official website, and in our website, if we give you an overview, we have an admin dashboard that that is used by our student leaders to manage. Let's say we have an upcoming event, or we have to import new students or import registrations for the upcoming events, or let's say we have a past event. That event has been conducted earlier and we need to send some certificates. We can do all the things in simple ecosystem in this admin dashboard. Next, we have our student dashboard. As you can see in the student dashboard, a student can see their nickname, their names, their student ID, pretty similar to the IDs that ATCC provide when you get student membership. They can see the events that they have attended previously. They can see the upcoming events. They can see the events that they have registered, and they can also see the history of the events that they have attended previously. In a bit later, I'm going to show you actually how all this system works and how the system actually benefits our students or the general members of our student chapter. And in our website, this is another feature that we added. You might have heard of the fabric structure design or oven or knit samples, right? So in our courses, we study fabric structure design, how we structure a fabric. We learn this in theory, but in practical, we don't have much simulation ideas, or we don't know how to simulate those things. So I created this simulation, fabric pattern simulation in our website to help our students better visualize what they learn in the classroom and to try out themselves. Now, the main purpose, the main agenda of today's meeting was the digital passport system or the automation system. As you can see, our NFC card or the membership card actually looks like this. We handed out this card to all our general members. Currently, we have more than 200 general members, 273 general members, and we have built a custom card reader, NFC card reader, that works with that website, with our website and our database. So we have the card reader that we built ourselves and the NFC card that the students carry, and they can check in whether it's an event or an ongoing seminar or workshop. They can use that card to check in and be present at this seminar. Now, if I talk about the challenges or why did we actually make the system? If I recall, last year in December, there was a membership committee meeting, right? Is it
In December, no, I don't think so. Was
Late
there?
November, I
Q-
want to say,
late
is when
November,
our
yeah.
C6 was, yes.
So in that meeting, in that committee meeting, you guys had an idea about digital passport system or something like that to track attendance of to track the students, how they are participating, and to engage more students, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Right.
So I actually got this idea from that meeting. I was present on that meeting.
Wow.
And that idea from that meeting. And I thought, why not I make it for my student chapter to engage more participants for my chapter? So the idea was actually yours, and the idea to innovation was actually ours.
Very cool.
So previously, we had to manually track all the attendance or the participants that have come to our events or seminar. We have to track manually them, and if we had to send, and let's say we have to send certificates to all the attendees, we had like 30 to 50 attendees. We had to send certificates individually, all of them. This was a hassle. But now with this ecosystem, you can send all these certificates. Let's say you have 1,000 attendees in your event. You can send all of them individual mail and individual certificate, just a click of a button.
Super. What a great idea.
Secondly, we did make our card reader from scratch because the commercial card reader in Bangladesh is so expensive. Uh, the card reader that we made cost about around $50 to $60, but the commercial one that Bangladesh we can buy in Bangladesh is about around $1,000 or maybe more than that. So
Wow.
we at in chapter we cannot afford that much of expenses, right? So I had to build this NFC card reader for myself, for my student chapter, custom made, and as it is custom, so I can use it or modify it to work for my environment or for my system. And thirdly, we had lack of student activities, monitoring student activities. And with the website, we can track each and every single students. And we can also have a leaderboard. We do have a leaderboard that tracks or shows all the participants, among all the students that who have participated in more events, in more seminars, which also engages the students better. We'll show the systems a little bit more later. Let me show you now. Actually. So this is the website. Can you see the website? I don't know. This is the admin dashboard, and in the
Okay.
admin, we have a few things. We have import students. This section, the import students section is made. Let's say you have some new general members or new members, student members in your community that want to register. So an admin or an student leader has to collect that information. Let's say their name, their email, or their let's say biodatas. They collect the information, they convert them into CSV, and they just upload it here. And all this data goes to our database to keep a record of all our general members. So this is import students what actually do. Secondly, the most important function is manage events. This function, but this system actually is to make or create a new event or manage certain events. I want to show you how these things actually work. I have already created an event named ATCC live demo of digital passport. You can see that. And creating an event is actually simple. Just let me show you really quickly. You can see there is a create event button, and admin has to do just go here, create event, then need to put in the event name, the event description, the start time, end time, and then need to set the status, is the event upcoming or the event is currently active or even is completed or not. This is how you create a new event. After you create a new event, you can see all the events in this list, right? So as an admin or as an student leader, you need to first create an event. And after creating event, let's say you have the event running currently. So you come here and you can see here a button says active event. Can you see this?
Yes.
So student leader just by clicks the button here, actives event, and here a dialog box shows that there only one event can be active this time. This is a feature to prevent multiple events happening simultaneously that our card readers might get sometimes glitchy. So you can active this event right now. As I'm saying, as you can see, the status changed to upcoming to active. Now the event is active. Now the event is ready to get attendance, or the students can punch in the card or swipe the card in the card reader to get their attendance. And if I go to the student dashboard, I have prepared the student dashboard. You can see the student dashboard as previously. You can see the upcoming events here now, that ATCC live demo is upcoming event sections, and my registered event is this event that I have registered this event. For registration, we do use Google Forms, still use Google Forms. We send out Google Forms to all the participants, all our general members. They fill out this form and they get automatically registered for that event. And now if I refresh this, you will see that the active event currently active now, ATCC live demo digital passport is currently active, meaning student dashboard not only shows upcoming events or the registered events, it also shows the events that are currently happening or currently running. Okay. So
Wow.
So it's all ready. Now, let's say this student wants to participate our event and be present. how do I actually take his attendance through the card. For this, I'm gonna have to close the screen share for a while and turn on my camera. I don't know if you can see this. This is the device.
Yep. Yep. We can see it.
I have actually deassembled it. It was in this box actually the previously, and I deassembled it today morning to troubleshoot something. I figured out that there is a beeper each time you swipe a card. This is a card. Each time you swipe a card, the beeper beeps. And somehow I found out this morning that beeper isn't working, but the system is completely fine. I need to, I think, replace the beeper.
Super.
Okay. I don't know if you can see. It shows no event found.
Yep.
Press button to fetch an event. It says no. It still hasn't found any of the event. It needs to find an event to press a button. So I need to press this button here to find an event. So what this is doing, it is going to the server and asking what is the current event right now, which event is currently active. And it gets back to the event that this event currently active, and these are the registration for the event. As you can see, it already got the event names
Yep.
ATC5. Okay.
Yes.
And you can also see the registration number or student number is currently what, as one student has already registered. If it has, let's say, 100 students registered, you would see there 100 students or 1500 students, it doesn't matter. It will get all the registration pre-downloaded in this device. Okay, so what it does, it rechecks that as me as a student, if I am the student member, first of all, it checks if I'm the student member or I'm the actual member of the system. If okay, then it checks if I have registered for this particular event. If this okay, then it takes my attendance. Otherwise, it doesn't take my attendance.
Wow.
So if I just swipe this card here, it will just take my attendance here. As you can see, it has taken my attendance. And if I go back, just a minute. Okay, it has taken my attendance and my attendance is done. So if I go back to here, I would see that I have already attended this event. Just let me screen share again. Where is my screen? There it is. Okay. All right. So this is how all the system actually works. After the event ends, the admin can just go here and just end the event here, but I'm not going to end the event right now. But I want to show you that this view reports section, right? This view reports here, you can see all the participants that attended the events that have been already conducted. So I have already sent an image or a picture of the past event that we tested this system. I don't know if everyone has got it, but in that seminar or in that workshop, we used this system and we had over 70 to 75 attendees. And right now I can see all the attendees right here. You can see their name, their student ID, their email. And as I said earlier, if I want to send each and every single one of them individual emails and individual certificate, you can just do it by click a button. Just clicking send certificate, you can send all of them individual certificates. There are almost like 70 students here. So it doesn't matter how many students, how many attendees you have in your. Okay.
I think it's a great idea. It's a super idea and it's so easy to manage.
Yes, actually, it is uh, used to manage the automation system more efficiently or more effectively.
Absolutely. Yep.
So I have a question. If you set up an event, is there a way that people can sign up for an event? And so you can see, who has RSVP'd?
For signing up, we use the Google Forms, as said earlier, and
Oh.
after Google Forms, after they fill up Google Forms, the Google Form should look like this. Let me show you the Google Form. So the Google Form must have this one column that is student ID, other columns that are not necessary for this system. But currently, we don't have an automated website-based registration system. We haven't implemented that because for our student chapter, in our case, students are more likely to fill up the forms rather than going to a website and signing out in a website. So the system works like this. You fill out a form, and from the Google form, you get a spreadsheet like this. And after that, you get a spreadsheet. You go here and download this as a CSV file. Okay. After you get the CSV file, an admin just comes here, goes to the import registration for the event management, then uploads the CSV file. As you can see, you can select an event, that currently active event or the upcoming event. You select the event and just upload the CSV file that you have generated. So this is the demo registration CSV file. You can just upload it and the registration will be completed for those who actually filled out the forms.
Let's say other student chapters would like to have a website like this for their chapters. How would they go about it?
They can actually, this website system or this ecosystem is open source currently, meaning they can actually copy our whole ecosystem for their own personal uses. Okay, so what they need to do, they need to go to, it's called GitHub. We have a GitHub account and we manage our GitHub repositories. Repositories meaning a bunch of document or files or documentations that how did we actually set this up and how any other person in the world can set this up for themselves.
And did you purchase the AATCC-AUST.org domain?
Yes, we did purchase this domain, and it actually costs us about $10 or $20 a month. Okay, the thing I want to show, I did had some network issues. I want to mention that this device, I don't know if you can see, the device, the NFC card reader works on Wi-Fi. it has to be connected to a Wi-Fi. Currently, it is connected to my home Wi-Fi. I previously was having some network issues. That's why the uh, card was not data was not transferring to my website. So currently, as you can see in my attendance history, after I swiped my card in my card reader, you can see in my attendance history, there is the event name, ATCC Live Passport Demo. And one of the cool thing I want to show you right now, live, that in the view report section, but first of all, I need to end this event. In the view report section, I can see the past event, the ATCC live event. And if I go here, I will be seeing that there is one participant that participated that event and which time that they checked in at April 7, 7:45 in local time. Now, if I want to send certificate, I will be able to send certificate to this email. This is my email. So currently, let's try this live. I haven't tried this. It's been months. I don't know system still works, but system should work and I should send certificate to myself. Let's see. It says it's sending certificate. Okay, I think I have some errors.
Yes.
Uh, I think I need to troubleshoot that also, but usually I can send the certificates. I see what's happening. The time that we use this system, we didn't have this domain. We had another domain, a free domain. So the system, after we bought this domain, I guess I haven't updated the domain in this system or this system. And that's why the certificate is not actually going to the app scripts.
I think we got the idea, though, that it can be made to work.
Yes. So this is the whole system, and this is some overview of how the actual automation system made of. It makes of 4 systems. It can take members attendance, it can do members registration, it can do event registration, and it can do certificate automations. And this is how the actual member attendance works. You have to make the card reader on event mode. Then from student perspective, student just taps their card reader detects the ID from the NFC. Then if they are registered to the event, they will send to the database. And if they're not registered, it will just show that you have not registered for the event. It is as simple as that. I also want to mention that in this device, there is another mode, registration mode for card activation. Each one of these card comes with an pre-built ID. So I have to make sure this ID belongs to the person, let's say myself. So the database need to register this card before it goes out to our students. So that's called registration mode, and it also done by our student leaders. And last but not the least, if we see the engagements before and after, before the engagement on average, we had 30 to 35 students coming on our workshops and attending the workshops, but we haven't really managed them quite easily. But after the automation system or the digital ecosystem, you can see the attendance bumped up to more than 60 to 70 students. And finally, if I want to talk about the total expenses for the system, the web hosting costs about $20 per month, which is annually $240. The database costs about $25 per month, which costs which is $300 annually. The card reader that was custom made, it cost about $60, and the NFC card is around 45 to 46 cents. And we have an average annual members of 200. Last semester, we had total general members of 100, exceeding our expectation, and our total general members currently running is 273. So the cost for NFC card annually comes around $210. So annual costing around $800 for the total ecosystem. And I would like to thank the ATCC committee that last year we have received around $240 funding, annual funding, that we actually utilized in this system. The rest of the $570 was self-funded by me and my team to actually run this vision to life. Okay, so that's all from my side. And if you have any questions or anything to ask, you can ask.
I think we should start with a very sincere round of applause for not only a fantastic
Yay.
presentation, but a really awesome student effort. From speaking from an association standpoint, and I'm sure Executive Director Greg can attest to this, doing that on a professional level for an entity is very difficult, let alone while you are pursuing a degree in textiles as a volunteer student effort. So sincere congratulations on what has been really impressive effort from you guys.
I would like to absolutely echo what Josie just said. An absolutely fantastic job. This is very professional, and you've done this on a very low budget, but made it look fantastic. You've got great features, and we're incredibly proud of you. And I think we're maybe even a little bit jealous. Wonderful job. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
So I think you probably know some of the people that just commented. The first comment that came was from the Josie. Josie is the membership team member. Greg Woodcock, he is our vice president, executive director for the ATCC. So he is the highest boss, other than our Christina Rappa, who was talking. She's the president of the association. And you know Maria, and I'm Kanti Jusani, a member of the board and chairman of the membership committee. And you have a number of people that have joined. There's 28 people in attendance right now. And I want to take this moment to thank every one of us that took time to join us. And thank you for making such a beautiful presentation. It's wonderful. Thank you so much. If there's anything we can do from our side for you, please let us know.
Actually, I want to ask something to the committee, that our ask to the committee today is to explore that if you have any special innovation grants or technological funds or operational support for this kind of activities that we have just done, it would really help us to maintain this system and the hosting fees, the recurring hosting fees, to maximize our let's say, to maximize our
Got it. I understand. We understand. We'll put it to the committee. We'll bring it up and see what can be done.
Okay, thank you.